In this lecture, we will discuss the concept of immediate inferences. So Cope does not explicitly define what an immediate inference is, but he seems to be using it to refer to any inference that can be drawn using one step of any of the following transformations: conversion, obversion, and contraposition. We're going to make a slight modification to that. So we will only be talking about immediate inferences that preserve logical equivalence. So we won't be allowing anything like conversion by limitation. I think there's also a contraposition by limitation, because these types of inference, for one thing, they're only one directional. So you can convert an A proposition to an I proposition using what's called conversion by limitation, but you can't convert it back in the other direction. So all of the transformations or immediate inferences that we'll be talking about go in both directions. So that's important. And then the second most important thing, actually, is that the reason we won't be talking about things like conversion by limitation is that conversion by limitation is not valid in the Boolean interpretation. So I wish that Cope limited talking about the Aristotelian interpretation to just that section about the Aristotelian interpretation that I had you skip, but he doesn't. He brings up conversion by limitation when talking about conversion, and that's just not helpful. So whenever he does that, just stick your fingers in your ear and go, la la la, I can't hear you, Cope. So nor anything he says about types of inferences that are by limitation, because they're not logically equivalent and not valid in the Boolean interpretation at all. So the three types of immediate inferences that can perform on the different types of categorical propositions are conversion, obversion, and contraposition. And these different immediate inferences are valid for different types of categorical propositions. So in other words, conversion can only be done on certain types of categorical propositions. It can't be done on all of them. And in another lecture on conversion, I will explain exactly how conversion works and which types of statements it's valid for and why it's not valid for the other types. And I will do the same thing for obversion and contraposition in separate lectures so that you can view them again later on when you just want to review one type.